grown-up bodybuilder who can't box. We all know.
But to say that I'm just gonna go in there and just tap around for 10 rounds, that's not the case. I'm still gonna go there and try to get a knockout.
I think we put together a brilliant fight with Jermaine Franklin, the American. It's going to be a good fight. I think, with Moses and him, I think it's going to be a good fight, and I think it's a good test for Moses.
Tyson Fury warns Jermaine Franklin not to fight Moses Itauma, calling it a complete mismatch. Comparing it to a Land Rover against a Ferrari, Fury emphasizes the difference in skill, power, and experience. His blunt assessment sends a clear message. Jermaine stepping in now would be risky, as Moses' talent and sharpness could make it a one-sided affair.
I don't see how it's going to be a good fight. I think it's a mismatch. It's a one-sided, as my Land Rover outside having a four-wheel driving contest with a Ferrari. It's a one-sided match.
Tyson Fury doesn't hold back. He makes it clear that Moses Itauma isn't just a rising star, he's a force set to humiliate anyone standing in his way, including Jermaine Franklin. Calling out the old guard, Fury paints Moses as unstoppable, ready to dominate and expose Franklin's limits. This isn't just a warning, it's a declaration that Jermaine stepping in now would be career damaging.
Boxing is a young man's game, like I told Vladimir Klitschko when he was 37. Boxing's a young man's game and he waits for nobody. So here's the opinion, you've heard it here first. Moses Itauma will wreck all them old men out.
Moses Itauma isn't treating this as a casual warm-up. He's making it clear this is about business. Unlike his previous bouts that built his ranking, this fight is about making a statement. His confidence to go for a knockout against Jermaine Franklin shows he sees a huge gap in skill and power. Moses isn't just aiming to win, he wants to dominate, send a warning to the division, and humiliate anyone underestimating him.
Jermaine Franklin, he was kind of more of a learning fight. This is a learning fight for me. But the fights with Dillian Whyte, the fights with Dempsey McKean, they're the fights that got me up the rank.
Jermaine Franklin is banking on grit and determination, but heart alone won't match Moses Itauma's skill, speed, and precision. His bravado sounds brave on IG Live, yet against a fighter who's shown he can humiliate seasoned opponents, Franklin is walking into a potential nightmare. Moses isn't just looking to win, he's looking to assert his dominance, and Franklin's courage might not be enough to withstand the storm.
I'm not gonna quit, I got a heart of gold. And you basically gonna have to kill me in there. You're gonna have to knock me out.
Frank Warren highlights that Moses Itauma is ready to rise to the next level. Despite limited activity this year, his skill and potential make him a serious contender. Warren's confidence signals that Moses isn't just participating, he's aiming for a world title, and anyone underestimating him, including Jermaine Franklin, is in for a rude awakening.
It'll be competitive. We believe in Moses. Moses 2026. He only fought twice this year. A couple of problems with, again, we lost the December date, as I just mentioned. But he's got to make it. He's got to be busy next year, getting back to what he was a busy fighter. And I'm looking for him to challenge for a world.
Warren emphasizes Moses' versatility. He's not just a puncher, he's a smart, technical fighter capable of handling a full 12 rounds. This isn't a one-sided demolition, it's a showcase for fans, where Moses will prove he can combine power, strategy, and endurance. Jermaine Franklin is about to face a fighter who's ready for every scenario.
I expect him. I believe he will win the fight. I believe he'll win the fight. How he wins it, we'll see. For me, beating him is a big thing. Right. However he does it, and I want to see the other side of him as well. I want to see him. I want to see him in a tough 12-round fight where he comes through it, boxes his way through it. He's not a one-trick pony. He can box, but as I say, this is a tough one. This is going to be...
Even experts like Gareth Davies sense that Moses Itauma is special. While other heavyweights have power and experience, Moses combines speed, skill, and ring IQ, making him a unique threat. Franklin stepping in now could quickly realize that Moses isn't just another contender. He's a rising force capable of humbling anyone who underestimates him.
Knocking anyone, it's not... Anthony Joshua is capable of knocking out Moses Itauma as well. Daniel Dubois is capable of knocking out Moses Itauma, but he's capable of knocking them out as well. And I just got a feeling about him that he's very, very special.
Dev Sani points out that Jermaine Franklin may face his toughest challenge yet. While he's durable and has gone the distance with top-tier fighters, Moses Itauma is a different level. Franklin isn't just facing a strong opponent, he's facing a calculated, quick, and powerful fighter capable of controlling the fight from start to finish.
People rounds. He was meant to give Moses Itauma rounds. He only gave him 2. Now with Jermaine Franklin, it feels like this will be the guy. And it's not just about he'll give him rounds. He's going to be having a go in there. What we know Jermaine Franklin for, really, as a UK audience, is 2 fights. He took on Anthony Joshua and he took on Dillian Whyte. And he took both of them the distance. And that was a night where Anthony Joshua was largely tipped to knock Jermaine Franklin out.
Duke McKenzie paints a frightening picture for anyone facing Moses Itauma in the near future. With just a few more fights and experience under his belt, Moses could become unstoppable, a wrecking ball in the heavyweight division. His power, combined with precision and strategic thinking, makes him a nightmare opponent. Jermaine Franklin's bravado will be severely tested because Moses isn't just fighting to win, he's fighting to dominate. Those underestimating his speed, skill, and tactical intelligence will quickly learn that he's a force capable of dismantling opponents before they even realize what hit them.
If he has the more experience on his side, Itauma,
That's it. Absolutely.
another 4 or 5 fights down the line, then you're looking at an absolute wrecking ball. Then he would beat everybody put in front of him.
They said
But
that
nobody's going to. Yeah, nobody's.
Adam Smith highlights the nightmare scenario Jermaine Franklin will face in the ring. Moses Itauma isn't just powerful, he's a tactical nightmare. His movement, range, and lightning speed force opponents into impossible choices: attack and risk a devastating counter, or hesitate and get dominated. Franklin's experience and heart may carry him, but against a fighter as skilled and unpredictable as Moses, he could quickly become overwhelmed. It's a puzzle that only Moses seems to have the answer for, making him one of the most dangerous young heavyweights on the rise.
The problem with Moses is that his feet and his distance and his range is so good and he's so quick that if you commit to the punches, you're going to get countered. And if you don't, you're going to get backed up and taken out. So it's a real puzzle. There's not many heavyweights that are southpaws. Obviously, Alexander Usyk is, but he's moved up into that.
Moses Itauma's mindset is unshakable. He's faced fiery opponents before and has consistently adapted and dominated. This isn't just confidence, it's experience translating into mental toughness. Franklin's reputation and bravado mean little when Moses has already proven he can handle pressure, intensity, and aggression. By remaining calm and focused, Moses turns fire into opportunity, using every opponent's energy against them. Jermaine may bring heat and talk, but in the ring, Moses's precision, timing, and tactical intelligence will likely dismantle any challenge thrown at him, showing that true skill always outmatches raw emotion.
I believe Dempsey McKean had the same fire, Mike Balogun had the same fire, Dillian Whyte had the same fire, so it's nothing.
Jermaine Franklin leans on his past resilience, but Moses Itauma presents an entirely different challenge. Past experience won't shield Franklin from Moses's precision, speed, and ring IQ. Moses isn't just talented, he's calculated, exploiting every weakness while controlling distance and tempo. Franklin's bravado sounds bold, but in reality, this fight could quickly expose gaps in his defense. Moses's potential and skill make him a formidable test, and anyone stepping in underestimating him risks humiliation. This isn't just a fight, it's a statement from a rising star ready to dominate and make a mark in the division.
I've been proving people wrong my whole life. There's nothing new.
Do you think it might be too much too soon for Moses?
I mean, in my opinion, Moses is a great fighter. He's a good fighter, got a lot of potential. So I really can't answer that if it's too soon for him. You know, him and his team work on what they work on, so they know what they know. But I just say be prepared to come fight. Nothing's easy.
Adam Smith nails it. Moses Itauma is a complete package. Southpaw stance, devastating power, and fluid movement make him a nightmare for anyone stepping into the ring, and Jermaine Franklin is no exception. Moses combines skill with intelligence, reading opponents and exploiting mistakes in real time. Franklin may rely on heart, past resilience, and bravado, but against a fighter like Moses, that won't be enough. Every punch, every step Moses takes takes is calculated. He's not just looking to survive rounds, he's aiming to dominate. His confidence isn't arrogance, it's backed by technique, agility, and experience against top-level fighters. This is exactly the fight where Moses proves he isn't just a prospect, he's a future contender ready to break the narrative of anyone underestimating him, and Franklin may quickly realize he's in way over his head.
On the block, Moses Itauma, who looks absolutely extraordinary, and for me, he ticks all the boxes. I like his attitude, I like his style, southpaw, hard-hitting, moves so well. He's going to be very, very difficult to sort of deter. So it's an interesting one because, yeah, is this too soon for Moses, or is this just the right fight at the right time?
Russ Anber's analysis confirms Moses Itauma isn't just hype. He's a prodigious talent whose skill set is already world-class. Observers often get caught up in wins and losses, but Moses' brilliance lies in his in-ring intelligence, footwork, and ability to exploit openings. Franklin may have experience against heavyweights like Joshua and White, but Moses moves differently. Fluid, elusive, and calculated, always a step ahead. Every jab, counter, and angle Moses creates is a lesson in precision and timing. This is why Franklin's confidence could crumble. Moses doesn't just overpower, he outsmarts. The young southpaw is proving he's not just the future of boxing, he's the present, ready to assert dominance over anyone daring enough to face him. Franklin must respect the gap between potential and execution, or risk being humiliated.
I think Moses is one of the best young fighters boxing has seen in years, and I'm not just saying that based on a result over Dillian. I hope you understand that when I look at a fighter, I'm looking at things that others don't see. I'm not looking at the hype. I'm looking at what he does in the ring, how he does it, his skill set. I'm looking at that because that's the important stuff. And right now, to me, he's shown probably a better skill set.
Eddie Hearn brings up a critical point. Moses Itauma has never been tested past 4 rounds, which on paper might seem like a vulnerability, but anyone underestimating him based on experience alone is missing the bigger picture. Moses isn't just physically gifted, he's mentally sharp, tactically intelligent, and has learned from sparring sessions against elite fighters, including Anthony Joshua. He adapts quickly, adjusts on the fly, and has already faced high-pressure situations that would shake many seasoned pros. Jermaine Franklin may rely on stamina and toughness to survive, but Moses' timing, precision, and ability to control the pace make him a nightmare to keep up with. 4 rounds or 12, Moses has the skill and ring IQ to dominate, making Franklin's bravado almost irrelevant. This fight isn't just a test of courage, it's a clash of skill versus reputation, and Moses holds all the cards to make it one-sided.
Can he beat him? I'm sure they believe he can, but you want to go in there when you're ready. And like you said, he's never been past 4 rounds.
This clip perfectly highlights the mental and physical foundation Moses Itauma has built from a young age. Sparring Anthony Joshua at just 15 is no small feat. It's a baptism under fire that few fighters experience so early. It shows Moses' fearlessness, adaptability, and ability to absorb and learn from high-level competition. While Jermaine Franklin may boast toughness and experience, Moses has already faced the elite and come through unscathed, building a confidence few can match. What makes this even more impressive is his humility. He plays it down, but every fighter who's shared the ring with him recognizes the danger he presents. His early exposure to world-class talent not only sharpened his skills, but also his ring IQ, timing, and composure under pressure. Franklin's bravado will be tested because Moses is not just strong, he's a complete, highly intelligent fighter.
That, like a 15-year-old kid, had given him the hardest rounds in his whole boxing career. This guy sparred Anthony Joshua. That means a lot. And you can see the way like Moses is playing it down, really, but it means a lot to him to hear that, I'm sure.
With Moses Itauma's skill, speed, and intelligence in the ring, it's clear why even seasoned voices like Tyson Fury and Eddie Hearn are warning Franklin. Moses isn't just a hard puncher, he's a calculated tactical force who can dismantle anyone who underestimates him. Franklin's bravado might make headlines, but experience, preparation, and pure talent are on Moses' side. Fans are already buzzing. Debates are heating up, and the stage is set for a defining moment in the division. Who do you think has the upper hand when these two finally collide? Comment below and join the discussion.